The launch of NASA's Voyager probes marked the beginning of an incredible journey through space. It showed us that we could monitor not only Earth, but the entire solar system and beyond. 46 years later, these incredible spacecraft continue to provide scientists with new and exciting information about the universe. Despite having a memory 3 million times smaller than a smartphone and 38,000 times slower than a fast 5G internet connection, these incredible probes are still leaders in space exploration. Voyager 1 has now made unprecedented discoveries in interstellar space, challenging everything we thought we knew about the universe. He found something so strange that scientists were scratching their heads. But what did he discover, and how will it change our understanding of the world? Tell us. On September 5, 1977, something amazing happened at Cape Canaveral, Florida. Voyager 1 was launched by the powerful Titan Centaur rocket and began its journey into space. Just 15 days later, on August 20, 1977, Voyager 2 docked and began its journey to Earth. Their primary mission is to study the solar system's gas giants, such as Jupiter and Saturn, and their surrounding moons. But you know what? These space travelers have surpassed all expectations. They have entered the realm of our world and broken many records during their long journey. They have traveled longer than any other spacecraft and have traveled farther from Earth than any human-made spacecraft. They have also entered a region called interstellar space, which is like traveling to a new part of our galaxy that has never been explored by humans before. The space pioneers Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 have traveled more than 12 billion miles. But they continue to surprise scientists with the amazing things they find there. And most recently, they found something unexpected that no one had ever seen before. Both of these studies have been very successful. About 40 years ago, they looked at the moons of Jupiter and Saturn and astonished scientists. People used to think that these moons were boring and full of holes like our own. But they were not. They are very active. Voyager 2 was the first of the twins to fly past Uranus in 1986 and Neptune 3 years later. Amazingly, it is the only spacecraft to have done this. As the spacecraft continues its incredible journey, NASA is making some adjustments to keep it running. They have turned off some components and heaters to conserve energy and keep the spacecraft running until at least 2030. For the scientists and engineers involved, it is a mixture of joy and sadness. It has been an incredible performance from the start. The data returned by Voyager 1 and its twin spacecraft has become a treasure trove for scientists. They made many discoveries and people were happy about it. These two spacecraft were precisely designed as fixed platforms to take clear pictures and collect data as they passed through space. Even before they reached the outer planets, their images were a mystery to scientists. Voyager 1 was still far from Jupiter, but it began to return images of Jupiter. People at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory were very excited to see the first images of Jupiter and the famous red giant swirling clouds. But most importantly, Voyager discovered something amazing on Jupiter's moon. Slightly larger than Earth's moon, this moon is the most active volcano in the entire universe. Voyager 1's instruments picked up a variety of signals from Io, and the images they captured showed powerful volcanic eruptions and debris flying into space. One of Io's volcanoes, Pele, experienced a powerful eruption larger than Mount Everest and is roughly the size of France. Voyager took more than 33,000 images of Jupiter and its moons in total. They showed the wonders of Jupiter and all the different sides of its moons. Before this new and scary discovery, the space twins had seen amazing things since they began their journey. Another surprising thing is that Jupiter, although not very bright, has rings. This discovery made the customers feel good. Voyager 2 also discovered that Europa, one of Jupiter's 53 moons, has a thick ice shell that is over 60 miles thick. This discovery has scientists rethinking their view of distant objects in space and wondering if icy moons like Europa could be habitable. When Voyager left Jupiter, the planet's gravity strengthened Jupiter and sent a powerful shock wave towards Saturn. This effect was very important because it helped them escape the sun's gravity and continue their space journey. Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 are heading to a new destination. Voyager 1 approached Saturn's moon Titan, which has an orange ring around it. Scientists are interested in Titan's secrets and have studied its complex chemistry. Voyager 1 will begin its journey beyond the solar system by passing another planet. On the other hand, Voyager 2 has also had some amazing achievements. In 1986, it flew by Uranus, discovering 10 new moons, bringing the total number to 10. 3 years later, it reached Neptune, showing us this distant icy wonder. Voyager 2 measured wind speeds of up to 1,000 miles per hour on Neptune, the fastest recorded for any planet in our solar system. As the spacecraft approaches within 2,800 miles of Neptune, it will provide fascinating new information about the distant planet. Neptune's largest moon, Triton, is one of the coldest places in the solar system, with a temperature of just 391 degrees Fahrenheit. Triton also had cold ice volcanoes spewing nitrogen gas and ice into the thin air. All of these discoveries have made us realize how different and interesting the planets and moons of our solar system, even the most distant ones, are. Think of it as a space adventure story, and the person who made the biggest change in that continuity was the famous astrologer Carl Sagan. He was part of the Voyager mission photography team, and he wanted to take one last picture before turning off the camera. This image is a special gift to everyone on Earth, and it is our last glimpse of our distant home in space. Sagan did not give up, and the result came out. On Valentine's Day 1990, Voyager 1 pointed its camera inward toward the sun and took 60 pictures. The most famous of these is the bright blue dot. This image was taken from 38 billion miles away, making it the farthest image of our planet ever taken. In the picture, Earth appears as a tiny pale blue dot in the vast surrounding space. 40 years later, the spacecraft is still out there, sending us vital information from afar. Now let's talk about something old. The Voyager probes use old 8-track tapes. Yes, you heard right. 8-track tapes were hugely popular in the 70s, and this exploration is still amazing. It shows how clever the people who created this project are to keep this old wagon running. But what is an 8-track tape? Well, this is a story worth telling. In the early days of space exploration, the type of digital storage we use today was in its infancy, so something solid and reliable to store large amounts of data was needed. This 8-track tape is the perfect choice. What's even better is that this cassette contains more than just music. It's a great science story about planets, moons, and interstellar space. Yes, this tape contains the answers to the world's greatest mysteries. The Voyager spacecraft has been through a lot: high and low temperatures, cosmic radiation, and the instability of space. But strangely enough, these old gadgets are still good. It's like sending your grandparents on an expedition to Antarctica, where they can not only survive, but also make a living. The Voyager missions include an amazing feature called gravity assist maneuver. Think about it. 2 intrepid spacecraft, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, set out on an epic mission to explore our solar system. To reach these remote regions and gather valuable information, they needed a little help, not a car. This is where powerful assists, like a cosmic dance, come in. In addition to using their engines, these spacecraft also dance a celestial dance with the largest planets in our solar system. They used this giant's power to move forward, save fuel, and achieve the speed they need to visit other places. Gravity sling, also known as gravity sling, is the acceleration from Earth when a spacecraft moves. Imagine Voyager 1 orbiting Jupiter with enormous winds and drag for its size. The brilliant minds at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory made sure Voyager 1 approached Jupiter at the right angle and speed. Jupiter's force, like Earth's, pulls on the spacecraft, making it go faster. But here's the challenge. This is an art project. If Voyager 1 approached Jupiter from the wrong direction, it could have caused a space disaster, derailing the spacecraft. Fortunately, NASA experts agreed, and the planet-planet dance was a great success. The level of precision required is amazing. They had to calculate every last detail until Jupiter got everything right. With this powerful support, Voyager collected thousands of data points from the outer planets and circled the solar system and beyond. Voyager 1 is in interstellar space, traveling through a region of the interstellar space that has never been seen before. The scientific community is eagerly waiting to see what secrets this elusive region will reveal. What about the Voyagers? They are always nearby and deliver important messages. Despite their distance, They provide amazing views of what lies beyond our solar system. Voyager 1 recently made an incredible discovery in interstellar space that could change the way we see the world. He discovered a mysterious new space filled with energetic particles. This unexpected discovery has scientists excited and wondering what will happen next. Voyager 1 is about 14 billion miles from Earth, passing through the heliopause, the region of our solar system where the solar wind from the sun reaches interstellar space. It's a whole new world. Voyager 1 is making a name for itself in this new field, and the scientific community is eager to analyze its findings to better understand what it means for us.